On October 15, 1997, the small town of Punitaqui, nestled in Chile's Coquimbo region, suddenly found itself at the center of one of the country's most devastating modern earthquakes. At 8:19 p.m., the ground convulsed with a magnitude of 7.1, shaking central and northern Chile with violent force. Though Chile is no stranger to seismic activity, this quake struck with terrifying precision, bringing destruction and fear to communities that were largely unprepared. Punitaqui, a quiet agricultural town surrounded by hills, was hit the hardest. More than 80% of its buildings collapsed or were severely damaged, as most homes were constructed of adobe, beautiful and traditional, but fragile in the face of seismic power. In mere seconds, streets were buried under rubble, families were trapped inside their homes, and the town's infrastructure lay in ruins. The earthquake's effects rippled outward, reaching nearby towns like Ovalle, Combarbola, and Illapel, and even rattling cities as far away as Santiago. The human toll was severe. At least 8 people lost their lives, and more than 160 were injured. Thousands were left homeless, forced to spend nights in makeshift shelters or out in the open. Power and communication lines were cut, leaving many isolated for days. What made the tragedy even more poignant was how quickly normal life dissolved into chaos. Shops closed, water supplies were disrupted, and relief was slow to arrive in remote rural areas. Yet the quake did more than destroy buildings. It exposed vulnerabilities. Chile, despite being one of the most seismically active countries in the world, was still struggling with the safety of rural housing and the fragility of adobe construction. In the aftermath, engineers and planners stressed the importance of earthquake-resistant building techniques, especially in smaller towns where modernization had lagged. The 1997 Punitaqui earthquake is remembered not only for the damage it caused, but also for how it brought national attention to the risks facing rural Chile. The government, military, and local volunteers rallied to provide food, shelter, and medical aid, highlighting both the challenges of disaster response and the resilience of affected communities. Today, Punitaqui has rebuilt, but the scars of the 1997 earthquake remain a part of its story. The disasters serve as a reminder that in Chile, where the Nazca and South American tectonic plates constantly clash, every town, no matter how small, must live with the awareness that the ground beneath them is never truly still.